What up, guys? No Talent Gamer here with another movie review. This one here is for Fantastic Four: First Steps. Just got out of this today. Watched it Thursday. Yeah, let's talk about it. First, let's go over like some of the IMDb stuff. I'll give you a little brief synopsis of what the movie's about. According to IMDb, we got forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond. The Fantastic Four must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald, Silver Surfer. So there's your synopsis. It is directed by Matt Shakman, written by Josh Friedman, Eric Pearson, and Jeff Kaplan. It stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, and Joseph Quinn. Those are your Fantastic Four people. Yeah, we'll talk about some of the characters. I'll just go through the characters first, I think it's a good idea. With Richards, Mr. Richards, Reed Richards, played by Pedro Pascal. As always, Pedro Pascal does a good job. It's hard to knock the guy. I feel like he does pretty well on anything that he's given, any role that he's given. And this is definitely does not change from that. I think he did a great job. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. I can't remember where I saw her from. I've seen this actress before. I really like her. I think she did a great job as Sue, and I think her and Reed have really good chemistry together. And before I get to the other two actors, I think as a whole, all four of them, the chemistry was really, really good. I really did the way they fed off each other. I think they had some good interaction, great chemistry. So, we'll talk about Ben, the rock guy, Ben Grimm. He played by Ebon Moss-Bachrach, hope I'm saying that right. He is from the TV show The Bear, and I do like him in the TV show The Bear. I think he's a good job, and he does a good job here as Ben. I really like what they did with it. It doesn't focus too much on things like, feeling sorry for him from the way he looks. They really don't get into that too much, and I like that. I think it worked well in this movie where they didn't really get into that too much. I kind of liked it that way. That's just me. I feel like it's just been done before. And rounding out the last of the members of the Fantastic Four is Johnny Storm, played by Mr. Joseph Quinn, Eddie in Stranger Things. I already like this guy anyway as he is, and he does a great job here. He's got not extremely jokey. He's got some good serious stuff to him as well. I think they did a good job there, not making him too just constantly just cranking out jokes, trying to crank out jokes. He's got good character development. I think they did a good job writing his character in this movie, and Joseph Quinn plays it probably the best that I've seen. Yeah, I think he's done the best with the character. I just liked this version better. And yeah, as a whole, Fantastic Four, the characters together mended perfectly. I think they did a good job there. I liked as I said in my out of theater reaction, I liked the aesthetic feel of this, the retro futuristic. I love that feel, and it sucks you right in from the very beginning, just the way everything is. Very, very cool. And yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely say that's a positive. I did like that feel to the movie. I think they did a good job there. Don't be going into this movie thinking there's going to be a ton of action, because in my opinion there's not that much action. A few things, but nothing real big. I think just the action, there's just not much. So if you do go in and decide to see this movie, just know that it's not going to be a ton of action and everything like that, which isn't a bad thing. It just focuses on the storyline more, and I like that. It didn't have to be over the top action or anything like that, but just know that if you are going in expecting some crazy fight scenes and stuff like that, you're not going to see it here. So take that as you will. And yeah, overall, I think they did a good job. The one thing I will say about the comedy, like I said, they put comedy in there, and to me, I hate to say it, but to me, I only felt like out of all the jokes, maybe 25% actually hit, and the rest were duds. I think comedy's a matter of perspective, and people might find it different or may find it funny. But to me, like only about 25% of the jokes hit, so that's a little bit of a downfall to me on the movie. I do like that they get right into it. This does take place like a couple years after they've already been the Fantastic Four, and they do a nice little montage to show you how everything came to be, which you do see that a lot of the trailer. Which you do see a lot of the action that's in this movie is in the trailer, and there's really not much more than that. But just like I said, action. Just don't go in there thinking it's going to be a lot of action, because there's not. I think they did a good job with the main bad guy, Galactus. I think they did a good job. I liked the Silver Surfer character. And speaking of the Silver Surfer and Galactus, I think they did a good job visually with them. I think they had some good, felt powerful. They felt real powerful, a little bit of scariness to them, which I liked, especially Galactus. I think they did a good job there. And overall, CGI was pretty good. It's not. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought the CGI was pretty good. Some of the stuff that they shot, I think they did pretty well with the CGI, and I did like that. But it's a good movie. Especially if you like WandaVision, I think you're gonna love this one. If you liked WandaVision, if you like Marvel, and you want something different other than the tragedy of a film that was not Winter Soldier, Falcon, the Red Hulk one. Yeah, I already New Beginnings, something like that. See, I already forgot the name of it. So if you're looking at something a little more different than that and way better, Fantastic Four is the way to go for sure. Great, good movie. Sorry, not great. Good movie. I like the scenes and everything like that. Like I said, I like the chemistry. There's not much action. Some of the comedy hits, like I said, to me, only about 25% of the comedy hits. And overall, I think everybody, acted their best with what they were given. And yeah, so overall, I'd probably say 7.5 for sure. If you just like Marvel in general, go support the movie, go check it out. I think you guys will like it. To me, 7.5. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one, and thank you for watching.